Title: The Vale of Shadows. Chapter 1: The Forgotten Village. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains lies a forgotten village, its name lost to time, its streets overgrown with weeds, and its buildings crumbling into ruins. Once a thriving community, the village now lies deserted, its only inhabitants the ghosts of the past. Few dare to venture into the village, for its streets are said to be haunted by the spirits of those who once called it home. Among the locals, tales of strange happenings in the village are met with a mixture of fear and fascination, and those who dare to enter its deserted streets do so at their own peril. But for a group of adventurous souls, the legends of the Forgotten Village are too tempting to resist. Sam, a budding photographer with a thirst for adventure, leads the charge, accompanied by his friends, Emma, Jack, and Sarah. Together, they set out to explore the abandoned village and uncover its secrets. As they approach the outskirts of the village, a sense of unease settles over the group. The air is thick with the scent of decay, and the once bustling streets are now eerily silent. But Sam is undeterred, his excitement driving him forward. "Come on, guys, what's the worst that could happen?" he says, a nervous laugh escaping his lips. With a shared sense of trepidation, the group steps into the shadows of the forgotten village, unaware of the horrors that await them within its deserted streets. Chapter 2: Echoes of the Past. As they venture deeper into the heart of the village, the group is overcome by a sense of foreboding. The buildings loom over them like silent sentinels, their windows dark and empty. Emma shivers, a chill running down her spine as she looks around at the crumbling facades. "This place gives me the creeps," she whispers, her voice barely audible over the sound of their footsteps. But Sam is undeterred, his camera clicking away as he captures the eerie beauty of the abandoned village. "Just think of the stories we'll have to tell," he says, his voice filled with excitement. Hours pass as they explore the deserted streets, their flashlights cutting through the darkness like beacons in the night. But as the shadows lengthen and the air grows colder, they realize with growing unease that they are not alone in the forgotten village. Strange occurrences plague the group as they wander the deserted streets. Shadows seem to dance in the corners of their vision, and eerie whispers echo through the empty buildings. Sarah's heart races as she hears the sound of footsteps echoing behind her. But when she turns, there is nothing there but darkness. Jack's flashlight flickers and dies, leaving him stranded in the shadows as the others press on ahead. But it is Emma who bears the brunt of the haunting. As she explores a dilapidated house at the edge of the village, she is overcome by a sense of dread. Strange symbols cover the walls, and the air is thick with the stench of decay. Suddenly, a chill runs down her spine as she hears a voice whispering her name. She turns to flee, but the door slams shut behind her, trapping her inside the darkness. Chapter 3: The Darkness Within. Emma's heart pounds in her chest as she struggles to find a way out of the abandoned house. The air grows thick and oppressive, and the shadows seem to press in around her like living things. But as she searches desperately for an escape, she realizes with growing horror that she is not alone. Something is watching her from the darkness, its eyes gleaming with a malevolent light. With a cry of terror, Emma stumbles backward, her hands scrabbling at the walls in a desperate bid for freedom. But the more she struggles, the tighter the darkness grips her, until she is engulfed in its suffocating embrace. Meanwhile, outside the house, Sam, Jack, and Sarah frantically search for their friend, their voices echoing through the deserted streets as they call out her name. But as the hours pass and Emma fails to reappear, they realize with growing dread that something is terribly wrong. Chapter 4: The Curse Unleashed. As night falls over the abandoned village, the group's worst fears are realized. Emma's disappearance is just the beginning of the horrors that await them within the forgotten village. Strange symbols appear on the walls of the deserted buildings, glowing with an otherworldly light. Eerie apparitions drift through the empty streets, their eyes filled with malice. Desperate to escape the nightmare unfolding around them, Sam, Jack, and Sarah try to flee the village, but they find their path blocked by an unseen force. Shadows seem to twist and writhe in the darkness, reaching out to ensnare them in their malevolent grasp. each passing moment, the curse of the abandoned village tightens its grip, threatening to consume them all in its suffocating embrace. Chapter 5, The Final Stand. Determined to put an end to the nightmare once and for all, Sam, Jack, and Sarah embark on a desperate quest to uncover the truth of the curse that has plagued the forgotten village for centuries. As they delve deeper into the shadows, they uncover the dark history of the abandoned village, piecing together the fragments of its past to reveal the source of the curse. But as they confront the darkness head-on, they are met with fierce resistance. Shadows lash out at them from all sides, their every move countered by the malevolent spirits that haunt the abandoned village. With courage and determination, they press on, their every step bringing them closer to the heart of the curse. And as they stand face to face with the source of the darkness, they know that their final battle will determine the fate of the forgotten village once and for all. Chapter 6, The Veil of Shadows. As they confront the source of the curse, Sam, Jack, and Sarah are met with a wall of darkness that seems to stretch on forever. Shadows twist and writhe in the darkness, reaching out to ensnare them in their malevolent grasp. With a cry of defiance, Sarah steps forward, her hands glowing with an otherworldly light. "We will not be defeated," she says, her voice ringing out through the darkness. "We will break this curse and free the forgotten village from its grip." With each blow, they weaken the darkness that surrounds them, until at last, they stand face to face with the source of the curse. With a final cry of triumph, they unleash their combined power, banishing the darkness from the forgotten village once and for all. As the curse is broken, the shadows recede, leaving behind nothing but the echoes of a long-forgotten past. Chapter 7, Redemption. As dawn breaks over the abandoned village, the first rays of sunlight cast a warm glow over the deserted streets. The curse has been broken, and the forgotten village is bathed in the light of a new day. Sam, Jack, and Sarah emerge from the darkness, their faces weary but triumphant. They look out over the abandoned streets, knowing that their bravery has saved the forgotten village from a fate worse than death. But as they prepare to leave the village behind, they know that the memories of their ordeal will linger on. Though the curse may be broken, the legacy of the forgotten village will live on in their hearts forever. And as they turn to leave, they know that they will never forget the horrors they witnessed within the shadowed streets of the abandoned village. But they also know that their courage and determination have brought light to the darkness, and that the forgotten village can finally rest in peace.